Good evening, Dee. Welcome. Here we are. Welcome, everyone, to Sunday Night Ragchew. Michael, how's it going?
Oh, I'm tired. It's been a weekend. Howdy, y'all.
Why are you tired, Michael?
Went to a balloon launch yesterday and filmed it and worked overnight to try to get the video pumped out. Got it uploaded and then went straight to an Aries work day. And we worked on cleaning several of our apparatuses that we use. And yeah, wake up. I got you.
You can keep talking. I'm having a Rumble issue here.
Yeah, it looks like it. I keep seeing messages pop up about Rumble. And so I'm just really tired. So we just premiered the episode on at 7 o'clock Central here. So if you haven't seen it, please check it out on my channel. We did the balloon launch, and it was an amazing height. It was a record height for the group that was launching the balloons. So I learned a lot. I learned I probably need to ride with somebody who knows how to chase a little bit better than I do. But it was a lot of fun. So
you got your link posted up there? I
see.
think it might still be on the streamer. I'm trying to update the URL here.
Oh, okay.
So the way Rumble works is just stupid, and their static stream key and URL is beta, and it just doesn't work. So,
and you don't find out this is an issue until you click the go live button.
Yeah, it doesn't tell you anything.
All crashes and burns when you click the go live button. But Dee, I'm trying to wake up. Actually, I'm getting ready for bed. And good morning from Japan Ham. And howdy, Chris. Good to see you.
Japan Ham. Greg.
Greg.
Was it Greg?
I think so.
Or Doug. Greg, I think. Welcome, Greg. And Chris, welcome.
Question for me. I actually got a question.
There you go.
There you go. Look at that. What is the most common Aries handheld? Oh my goodness. That is a very, very broad question. Do I even have mine in here? Let me see. I do. I was charging it. So this is an FT1D. You can tell like the lens is missing here. It's all scuffed up. The buttons barely have any print on them. This is a deployment radio. This is what I use a lot on deployments. But I also use I'll use an FT70, sometimes a FT4X. But everybody carries their own HTs, and there's not one that's more common than the other. We're usually not using digital on our deployments. A lot of times it's going to be like search and rescues or damage assessment and stuff like that. And we'll oftentimes be in communications with the EOC, and it's all analog. So that's one of the ones I carry. I have several others, and yes, we don't use just ham band. We also have GMRS, which is out of my reach. I have a Radio Oddity GM30 that I use for the GMRS side, and this is an Apex Motorola, and that's more for communications on the public safety side. So pretty broad. What do you carry on deployment, Paul?
Well, I got I have the FT2, but it's not waterproof and all that. But so far what I've carried is a Baofeng, and then the FT2 is my backup, because the Baofeng isn't waterproof either, but I could care less if it gets destroyed because I got 5 others. And then the FT2, if I needed if something happens to the Baofeng, I had the FT2, and it's got Wires X as well. But now, let me step over here one moment.
Uh-oh, he's stepping over there.
I decided to get something that I don't have to worry about. So a couple of months ago, got the VX6, all waterproof, mic waterproof, and everyone that has these love them. They're durable. They're not expensive. Out by Yaesu. So that going forward will be my deployment radio, but I haven't deployed yet.
All right. So Japan Ham says, Greg, it is, and so you were correct there. And Chris is saying, did you bring Meshtastic with you and see how far you go on one hop? So I think that's
that was for you.
That was for me. Okay. I have not messed with Meshtastic whatsoever. So that might be something interesting to put on a payload, is a Meshtastic device. If they don't ban them here soon with that new 900 issue coming up.
Got somebody over in Germany. I didn't realize that. They're trying to get me on FT8.
I was thinking they were more the Motorola house. Yeah. So we got about 114, 115 radio operators in Denton County for Aries. They're fully vetted and everything. They pretty much bring their own equipment. We don't issue radios out to them when they come out. They take care of their own. And I always operate other people's radios. Usually I'll have like a communications trailer or something like that we'll be doing on.
That's smart.
And but I do keep a cache of radios on me all the times. I mean, that's just part of the deal. So depends on the deployment. Will I be in the car? Will I be hiking? And my video, this was the radio I was using during my video. I don't have a mobile rig in my car right now, so there's times I couldn't keep comms going, and I did get lost because there was a festival going on in the Salina area, and we were launching a balloon that landed near Salina, so that was always a challenge. So Chris said he almost picked up the same radio, Paul.
Yeah, I think it was 240, 230 or 240, and then that mic was another 30, I think. And then I've got a Molly canvas, real sturdy cover for it. And with the mic, once you're set on a frequency, I really don't need to access the buttons or numbers. So it's I lock it out.
So he's saying he keeps struggling sending messages to nodes at extreme height. Now, if you watch the video, you'll actually hear the height that we attained. I'll tell you this, it was over 100,000 feet. It was
was it 111?
I wasn't going to say. I was going to try to tease him to watch the video, but yeah, it's 111.
Oh, too late. Well, it's not exactly 111. So now you just.
Now I destroyed it myself.
No, guys. Yeah, he finished. What was that stream? Maybe 30 minutes ago. I wanted to be to that balloon launch. Always wanted to go to one. It just never seems to work out. Too many things going Saturday this week, but. Yeah. Check out his video at Getting Out in Life. It's really cool to watch that balloon launch.
And sorry, the music mix was a little off. I worked overnight on it, so I do apologize. I had one viewer that was a little upset at how loud it was in the beginning. So it happens. Right. You're going to have good ones. You're going to have bad ones, and they're all edited on an iPhone 13 Pro Max.
There was it was less than a minute that was missed, maybe, and it didn't seem like Andrew was saying anything of importance.
And if anybody does videos, and you got to appreciate Paul for the videos he does, there's always going to be some technical issues going on, even when you're editing. What you edit doesn't necessarily mean that's what's going to come out at the end of it. And usually when I edit, I check the very end of the video, because that's when things start getting askew after you render it out. And it takes good 30 minutes sometimes to render out an hour-long video, and I've done 2 of them in a row. But if you haven't checked out the previous week's video, Prep and Paul is featured on that, and we had a lot of fun going through some RVs. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I've still got to do another final mesh-tastic. I've moved it all from here into the garage. I got to do a final mesh-tastic. Well, it probably won't be a final, but my setup that I started a couple of months ago.
So we got to ask Andrew, specifically mesh-tastic nodes. We can hear them all across town, but sending messages back to a balloon fail about 95% of the time. That's an interesting observation there. I've also heard of issues with. We had a DMR repeater. It did pretty okay, but I've heard sometimes DMR at a high altitude tower, like if we were to do on, we have a tall tower that's 2,000 feet tall, Roston, and I've heard mixed reviews of having something digital like that that requires time slots. That's having, and I don't know all the ins and outs why that is, but I wonder if that has anything to do the same with mesh-tastic nodes. But at 111,817 feet up in the air, you can do a lot with that height. So.
Oh yeah.
And Chris has got some storms coming in the area. We're supposed to be having some storms this next week, but today was our last hot day, so I decided to spend 2 of the hottest days out in the sun. So that was my weekend. So Chris is mentioning the mesh-tastic PAX counter. What is that?
What is that? PAX in the airline industry is passenger.
Right. So Chris, what does that mean?
And Greg, Japan Ham, if you're still there. Hopefully, if it's cooler weather this Tuesday, I'm going to have a window open and try to do some operating out of Narita. So if I can, a live stream. I don't know that the internet in that hotel is good enough. It comes across really blurry. Who do I got here trying to QSO me? Someone in Washington, someone in California.
So you can count unique Bluetooth. So each person has a phone.
Mm-hmm.
So PAX counter. People counter. Okay. It's a people counter by cell phone.
Okay.
Okay.
So they basically know how many people are there by how many cell phones are on it, right? I assume. What if I have 3 cell phones?
I only have one.
I'm sure there's something for that. Yeah, I don't have 3 cell phones. I have one.
I know a lot of the people with emergency management, they always have 2 cell phones. One's the work phone, one's their personal phone, and I can't imagine having to go back and forth. And usually one will be a Android, one will be an iPhone. So they have the best of both worlds. Me, myself, and I. There you go. 3 cell phones. And Chris saying, or D is saying, Chris Brecker, I have M5 stamps that will blast out blue UIDs by the thousands to really upset PAX counters.
All right. There's occasionally when certain people log into my chat, I have to make certain gestures, announcements, or words. One of those was Tank Radio. Was it 2 weeks ago? When he comes on, I have to say Tank Radio. And now we've got the illustrious Simon from Ham Jazz. If you guys aren't on his channel, you've got to get on his channel. Woohoo! That's the other thing. I got to say that when Simon gets on. Welcome.
Welcome, Simon.
He has an awesome, I'm going to assume everyone, maybe Japan Ham's not on it. Get on his Discord. He created, what a great idea, Simon, he has for SOS. Let me pull it up here. Is that okay, Simon, if I pull that up for the stream to show that new channel? I may need to have you come back on and go over it maybe. Let me know. I'll pull it down into the screen. We can look at it real quick. Okay, great. I wouldn't think you'd have a problem, but I don't want to, overstep. So this is Ham Jazz's channel. If you want us to put a link, let me know, Simon, and we can do that. I'll grab Oh, how can I share that? Where did you share that, Ham Jazz? I could maybe his link. That's what I'll do. Michael, can you pull up his YouTube channel? We'll just share his channel.
If I can remember.
So
how
up
to
here
do
at the
this.
top, Ham Jazz SOS. Okay, and honestly, Simon, I'm not going to be able to explain this because it's some kind of software-driven text forwarding or text messaging linked to Discord process. So, we'll get his. Does he? I don't know if he can. Can I make him a admin or something? I can put you in timeout, or I can ban you, Simon. That's all I can do in StreamYard. It's so much easier if I was just on YouTube. Yeah, I was on Jason's stream until I had to come on here. So he's doing a Ask Me Anything stream. Go to Simon's. It's just Ham Jazz. Oh, is it Ham Jazz Simon? Oh, it's Ham. No, that's Facebook. Yeah, just go to @the Ham Jazz on YouTube, and his video he just posted, I believe. He has. Let's bring up that comment. He has the Discord link, I believe, in his description. So go to the Ham Jazz at YouTube, and get on his Discord. Sorry, guys, I'm pulling something up real quick. Ham Jazz. That immediately goes to Ham Radio Wilderness. That's hilarious. Why would I do that? All right, here we go. Andy, brother, how's it going, man? Welcome. Here's the link, so you can click on it, both Twitch. Go to his YouTube channel if you haven't already, and get on his. And that soldering video was very cool, by the way, too. Check out his soldering video. That's the last one I watched. Simon, I thought you did. Here it is. Okay. Go here. Let's go to this here. Do you guys hear that?
No.
Okay. And he'll explain it. He just did a brief explanation. That's what I posted up here in the chat. So it's an email bot. If you guys are familiar with bots, I think most are with Discord and such. And it's at the top of the Ham Jazz right here. It's on the top of his Ham Jazz and text channels. You'll see it. It's got two red siren lights and an SOS box. It's monitored 24/7 within the Discord for anyone in distress or emergency, both on or off grid. So that's something that you can message and if you have no other way of getting out, that's a way to get out. So go right up here, top left corner of my screen there. Mm-hmm. And you'll see they've just started it. So you'll see some of the explanation. Here, Josh, KK7LXU, is explaining the background. And so it's just hit the ground running, get into it, and get on it so you understand it. Here as Simon gets it started. And a great idea, Simon. Thanks, Andy. I don't know how many I can make. I know Frank is. I think I could do 5 maybe. Yeah, it sounds like another fun video or a stream or something to have. But watch his channel for updates on that. So great idea. And then check out his soldering with the butane soldering gun.
So no solder woods.
No solderoids. I should do that for my new background. Of course, a fly got in here. I don't know why the flies, when they get in, they like this spot right here. This is where they are. Not the other 2,000 square feet of the house. It's right here. And so it's like always in my face. And I'm paranoid of flies because when I was a kid, you sniff your nose or whatever out in the backyard, and a fly, it was like slow motion. And when I sniffed, it went right up at my nose. And I was freaking out. And screaming. I was like 7, screaming. My sister, I got a fly in my nose, and running around like a chicken with his head cut off. Didn't know what to do. And my sister says, "Just blow your nose." So I closed one side and I blew it out, and that fly came out. So I think it's a mental thing now. I just think if a fly's in front of me, it's going to end up in my nose now. 50 years later, I still think of it. Yeah, Simon, it's all about the community. That's why I want to. It's right here, guys. I'm serious. Nowhere else. I've even got a dog back here. Flies. Shouldn't they be flying around dogs? Not that she stinks, but anyway. Yeah. See, my whole thing is the community. Anybody that wants to come onto the stream, come onto the stream. Anyone promote a video, promote a channel, come onto the stream, guys. I've got the Discord in my description as well. If you have an idea, thought, comment, want to promote something on your channel, not like I have any extra users. I think a lot of the guys, Andy and Chris, and most of the guys that come in my channel are guys that are probably in Simon's Ham Jazz and some of the bigger ones. But I have a spot here in my Ragchew crew where it says Sunday Night Ragchew Topics. Let me. I can't do that. That's dumb. Sunday Night Ragchew Topics at the top here. You got something you want to come in and get on the channel on a Sunday Night Ragchew, let me know, and I'll get you the link and you can come in. And I'm working on the patches, trying to find a supplier. So I got to start getting the patches out to everyone who's been on the channel. I don't like that view. How do I get out of my?
Was it
that view and then do that? Yeah, thanks. All right. So yeah, thanks for joining, Simon. And I think Wes came on a couple weeks ago for our water storage, and looks like we got another
great comments there too.
Yeah. So
Wes being a plumber by trade, you didn't know that. Yeah. That was kind of funny. The drip system, was it?
Yeah, he couldn't find that yet. He has not found it yet. But GhostNet, man, that's a whole nother thing, D. I have no idea what that is. So there you go. There's a topic. There's a topic, and D, you're going to have to come on and introduce it and do it on the live stream because I have no idea what you're talking about. It sounds like a Modern Warfare game that I've played.
Pat chops. So what does Pat chops do?
Patch ops. All right, let's Google it.
Guys,
have a topic. I couldn't get anyone in the club that's doing the State QSO challenge for the year. I couldn't get anyone in the chat groups that's doing it in the clubs to come on and explain it more. So I was just going to FT8 Ragchew a little bit, maybe bring up the State QSO challenge. But what is it? Patch ops.
Patch ops. Is that what we're looking for?
This looks like it. Oh, well, do they make patches?
Okay, they make patches. Oh, it's patch ops. Okay. Not pat chops.
Or do they? Oh no. Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, baby.
I just misread that, but pat chops. What is a pat chop? Okay.
Serenity Now. Oh my gosh, these are great. Do they make patches? Oh, here, build custom. All right. Patches. Next. All right, cool. I'm not going to take the stream time to look at this. Thanks, Chris. I'm going to minimize that and look at that later.
We need some tactical gear for a bill for the Ragchew crew.
So what I'm working on is I'm going to have the Ragchew crew patch and sticker. It's going to be what you see on the it's going to be what you see on the watermark. In fact, I don't even think it's on tonight because I took it off for my video. There we go. So that's the Ragchew crew patch and sticker, and anyone that joins is going to get both. And of course, I've reached the threshold to do memberships, and I've contemplated that. Not that I am asking everyone to do memberships, but it's something I may add. And I was thinking maybe a free sticker with one membership and a free sticker and patch with another membership, but I have no idea. I'm not offering alternative things like, hidden videos and member-only videos and that kind of stuff. But we'll see. I'll look at some of the other guys. I'll check with Frank and some of those guys and get some ideas and maybe offer something like that. We'll see down the road. Get back to the chat here. So yeah, so I mean, if you guys have ideas for membership levels, or what you'd be interested in, let me know. I hate to get out there and I'm at the point where I was like excited to get there, like, oh, cool, I'm monetized or whatever. But now it's like, well, I don't want to make it all about monetization and money now. So it's I've been struggling for 2 or 3 weeks to what should I do? Because once you create your memberships and it's approved, there's some major things to changing it. You can't just change them and delete them, and so it's a big mess. If I do it, I want to do it right the first time and get some
honestly,
worthwhile.
Paul, I struggle with the same thing. I enjoy making videos, but I'm noticing some things like my camera's not functioning as well as it used to. I noticed a spot during my video tonight. Not showing up on my phone, but it was showing up on the big screen. So I enjoy making videos. I enjoy interacting with people and putting out stuff that people want to watch. But at the same time, that does cost money, and I still struggle with it. I have not set up any Patreons or Buy Me a Coffees or anything yet. I know you have a Buy Me a Coffee, and it's in the description usually. Yeah,
I set them up, and that was just to get them set up. I'm not asking or expecting anything at this point. So, Frank did the super sticker, so if you want stickers, that kind of stuff's great, but I'll do memberships another time.
If you want to send super stickers or super chats to Paul, help him out with this channel. It does cost money to make these things. There's a creative side to it, but there's a lot of work that's involved. And sometimes, you're going to work all day on a video, and then you're going to work all night to get it edited to where you can upload it. So it's not an easy chore to make a video. So I really respect anybody that's creative like that and has a creative process. So, but
that's part of the reason I
struggle with.
Yeah, I can't drop as many videos at others. I mean, others have jobs too, but my job basically gets rid of 3 days a week, and then mostly Sundays are family, church. Just other than the stream, it's so it's tough. But yeah, I have a full-time job, so it's not like I need this. But Michael's right; it does take money to get this stuff up and running. I've gone through multiple iterations of lighting and different things. But anyway, enough about that. That's something.
I just have a table lamp and an overhead light right now to try to get the 2 tones there. But I mean, if you like the channel and you want to see more, I mean, feel free to support Paul. I haven't set up anything for myself, and I don't know if I'm going to. But hey, Paul does a great job here, and I appreciate the Ragchew. So, and he's getting embarrassed.
Thanks, Mike.
I hear him groaning.
Well, no, I don't like to toot my own horn. But anyway, because here's the deal. Like, I know most of the guys. I know Andy. I think I see his name on every single YouTube channel scrolling. So, and I have over the last couple of years, I've cycled, because I can't give to everybody. So I've cycled memberships. I've cycled them, and basically what I've been doing lately is I've been narrowing it down to just the handful of ones that really do, either they're new at it, or geez, D.
Oh geez. Thank
awesome,
you, D. That's awesome.
And that's what I was afraid of, because when I see him, I do get him. Well, when Frank did it a couple of weeks ago, come on. All right, guys, let's not start something crazy here. Thanks, guys. Because I get embarrassed with it. When Frank did it a couple of weeks ago, it was just exciting to see my first one. So you guys are awesome. Thank you. So I know that it's not something I want to ask for, because I know that we all support a variety of channels, and what I put out is very minor compared to what other guys are putting out. Even Simon putting out a lot of great content. So thanks, Simon. Woohoo! and it's tough. It's I've had to choose some months. Okay, I can only do so much a month, so I've got to pull support from this one this month and give a little a little bit of love to this person. Um, Tank Radio's one. He doesn't have as many subscribers as some of the big boys, so I try to give a little bit more to those who are newer channel.
Well,
I mean,
Tank
he's not as
Radio,
new as me,
yeah.
but he's still what 5,000 something subscribers. So compared to the big boys who I've supported in the past, I kind of fall back on the newer channels to
And,
support some of the
and
newer
if you ever
channels.
get to talk to Frank with Tank Radio, he's a genuinely good guy. I mean,
Yeah, and he's so
for sure
passionate
someone
about
to
it
talk
too.
to. I mean, he'll gauge with you just sitting there talking to see how things are going, and he engages with you. He's a great guy. So
Yeah, so don't worry about it. Don't this is part of the process of having a YouTube channel. I now am allowed super stickers and super chats, and at some point potentially memberships I'll put up, but it's not going to change the community and the openness. And like I'm not going to let's say we've got 200 people in chat. I'm not going to not put questions up or address questions just because someone didn't make it a super chat or not a member. I'm just not going to do that. I'm always going to address those. I'm shirking my FT8 here. So look at this. It literally, did you see it?
we actually heard it on the mic.
It landed right there, guys.
Yeah, we heard it on the mic. That was pretty cool.
And I got one of those electric swatters and I can't find it.
Yeah, I want to hit it against your mic though. But Chris, yeah, my work is extremely stressful. I have other factors in life that are very stressful right now. So I totally get that. And there's going to be times that we take sabbaticals, and sometimes Paul may need to take a break here and there, and there's nothing wrong with that. But man, I really appreciate all Paul's done in my life, and being a great support, and just being here with his Prep Ham Paul. He's got some great material and he's doing a great job. So.
Oh, who are you on there? Did I miss you?
Who do we miss?
Yeah, well, Don, I saw it said I got the email, but it said tank commander meeting. So I think I'm only an officer. I can't remember, so I didn't know if I could go to it or not. I did go visit a friend in the hospital. He's in the hospital again, and so I was gone for a few hours. But am I seeing you? Let's see.
Oh, you talking about Rob?
Yeah. -32. How are you even seeing me, man?
Where's Rob?
I'm on the Hustler right now.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
-21. Here, I got an idea, Rob. I'll bump it up 10 watts. So anyway, guys, yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate any support. One of the tiers I am looking at, because for those of you who know, I am going to start putting out some freeze-dried packs of food for emergencies, camping and such. And Dawn is going to be my first, Dawn, close your eyes or close your ears, guinea pig. Just kidding, Dawn. Dawn and I are going to be talking, and I'm going to be looking at getting some specific dietary specific meals and working on some of that. And I think what I'll do with one of the memberships is perhaps do a discount on the meals, and if I can come out with merch and stuff too. So I just want it to be worthwhile. I don't want it to be something where, oh, here's another YouTube channel. Yeah, we like his stuff. Let's give him money too, along with the other 15 that we're supporting. I want it to be something that makes it worth your while. So looks like I'm not going to get that guy. I think it's Scotland. Can't tell. My light's in the way. Let me pull him up. Oh yeah, Scotland. Trying to get you, Jason. Trying to get you, man. So yeah, Dawn, thanks for joining. Yeah, the meetings, I'm looking at a lot of different stuff, at live streams, at one level, live chats at another level. I just don't think I'm at the level to warrant that, guys, because all you guys that are in here are guys that we chat with. whether it's on Discord or on live streams or in other live streams. So I just don't think I'm at that point right now. I do want to set up the memberships, but I'm afraid if I do that without the full, this is what you're getting, and I want it to be worth your while, it's kind of pointless for me to set those up. And I don't want to set them up and people, because we want to do a membership here. I want it to be worth your while. So that's why there's no memberships yet. They will come out eventually. And if you're able and you can do it, then that'll be great. But I'm not worried about it, guys. I have a good job, and if it turns out that this make money and it builds up, and remember, I did promise at 200. Was it 200,000? No, I forgot. Maybe 100,000. I said I think it was 200,000 or 100,000 subscribers, I would give away a Yaesu 101D.
Wow.
Yeah, Don, you're actually closer than I thought. Don and I made a QSO on Friday with the Texas QSO party, and he was closer to Houston. I thought he was closer to Houston, and he's actually a lot closer to me than I thought. So, welcome, Mike. I think Mike, in a 7 call is. Can't remember. Did we meet on Bob's? We're on Bob's Discord, right, Mike? I think K7CAN met on K6UDA's live stream is another great one. He's splitting it up too. He made an announcement. He's going to be doing a separate, K6UDA Bob's. He's doing a separate. He's not, because of YouTube, he's not going to mix firearm discussion and other discussion on YouTube. He's moving it to Rumble. So if you're into that kind of stuff, prep stuff, gun stuff, political stuff, things that YouTube doesn't allow free speech on, he's moving that to Rumble. Right. Bob's a great guy. I helped him set up his Discord. He could probably do it on his own now. I probably could pull back from administrating.
And Bob's. Hey, you're on YouTube? So make sure you call them pew-pews. All right?
Yeah. Isn't it ridiculous?
Can't use the G word.
I watch Ricky Gervais stuff sometimes because he calls out a lot of the bull crap in Hollywood and all that. He was deleting the word, and I guess maybe I have to delete it. HATE. He was using that word, and he was using it not in a derogatory or bad or whatever way, but he had to beep out the word HATE for some reason on YouTube. It's a joke. It's ridiculous. So
watch one of the police
body
cam videos. They had to bleep out all that stuff when they're talking about DRUGSs and
it's just ridiculous.
SMOKE today.
Yeah, so I do stream. I'm trying to build up Rumble. It's not as easy. It's not as fluid as YouTube. I do try to stream to Rumble. I do try to get videos. Not that I say or do anything, but at some point you never know. I hear horror stories of family YouTubers. There's a New Zealand family I've been following for a while, and they were having YouTube issues because and it's monetization. Those guys have, I don't know, 500,000 or more people. They're making money. That's their money maker. And when the money stops flowing, they had issues, and they're not controversial at all. They talk about their lives, their trip to America, their stuff. So Rumble is basically my backup if anything happens with YouTube. Bob is great. Bob's community he's built is amazing. K6UDA, check out his YouTube channel. And he does a Saturday morning net on Wires X. So if you have Wires X, I join with my HT and just the USB cable. Is pretty cool.
And Paul, I think you're still my longest distance contact on Wires X.
What happens? Let's get that. Let's get this one up. And the bots.
That's already happening. That is already happening.
Yeah.
I've had a Facebook ban on something that wasn't offensive. It was just normal talk. I got banned from making comments on other people's posts for a period of 2 months, and I appealed it, and they're like, "You didn't meet community standards." I'm like, "What did I do specifically? You didn't meet community standards." I mean,
Real quick, a last comment on Bob K6UDA. I like Bob. I enjoy his content. I enjoy his approach so much. I wish I could find land near him, and I wish he could be one of my neighbors, because that's the kind of neighbor you want. Like-minded, well-prepared, well-versed, not stupid, and just smart about everything. So check out his live stream Saturday mornings at 9. I go back, or 10 Central, I think. I kind of have to mix it with the Coffee and Ham Radios and his. I kind of go back and forth and try to watch both sometimes. And I don't know if you know it, Mike. I'm from Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, so Idaho is my home state. I love being in Texas. I do miss Idaho's climate and mountains and pine trees.
well, tomorrow we're having a cool front come through.
Finally, we had another.
I had 2 days of grueling outdoor activities, and we get the cold front tomorrow when I have to be in and work.
We had another question here for Overwatch. I do have X set up for multi-streaming, and I keep forgetting every time. I have to be a premium subscriber on X before you can stream to it. Because every time I've tried to stream, it pops up. You got to be a premium subscriber, and I'm just not a premium subscriber. At some point, I might, but I'm already paying monthly for StreamYard. And there's only so much I can do.
So please donate.
Yeah. Well, see, that's what's funny is if let's say it gets to a point where, let's just say I'm making $100 a month. Well, there's X, there's StreamYard, and those, you know what I mean? So that frees up some of that money to where, oh, okay, I can get this product now, and I can show it and start using it and give my experience and my 2 cents. But I enjoy doing it anyways, and in my job I can work a little overtime to to purchase a product now and again. But thanks, Overwatch. I do have it set up. And what is it? What is it? $7 a month or something? I can't remember. Didn't notice your icon. I mean, I'm on Twitch too, but Twitch is mostly gamers. I stream games on Twitch, not as much as I used to since I do this channel, but I do stream Modern Warfare and the new Warhammer 40K Space Marine 2, which is amazing.
Share the channel name.
It's Jerry Hattrick.
Just
go to Jerry. That's my gamer tag.
And you may even hear Paul's son on there because
yeah, we stream a lot.
I was like, "Who's on there?" And he'll respond to you on there.
Yeah,
but,
just Jerry Hattrick.
He often is playing the games while I'm at work, so I kind of play in the background. So,
Kelly, you're awesome. He's got one device on Rumble and one on YouTube. Yeah, Kelly joined. I think just recently joined my Rumble. I mean, I'll be honest. YouTube is much more streamlined. It's a more fluid, user-friendly thing. Rumble's still a little quirky.
So honestly, I feel old. Somebody was talking about how old they feel. I feel old because I've never been on Rumble. I haven't. I'm barely on. What's that one that you got me on? What was it?
A platform? Not
no.
Twitch.
Discord.
Oh,
he got me on Discord.
Well,
and I've been on Discord for some other channels, and I finally just kind of collapsed that one, and I opened my own. So I have a lot to learn in the internet universe when it comes to things like that. But yeah,
Discord's an amazing resource, and can and should be part of any MCOM. To be honest, in my opinion.
Really? Okay.
What's Odyssey, Don? Why does that sound familiar? Is that the Twitch replacement? I know what it is. I just can't remember. Oh, by the way, I got the notification today that it's my channel's birthday.
Oh,
I
really?
didn't know this is when I started it. It didn't tell me the year or anything, so I don't know when it considers it my birthday. I've been on YouTube for probably since 09.
Yeah, mine's 2020 for the Getting Out Live channel.
Yeah, it's Overwatch. You're right. And what's frustrating about Rumble is so there's some I'll keep labels off of it. There are some YouTube channels that I watch that I like their thinking, and I have to. Two of them they'll do YouTube to a point, and then they move to Rumble, where they can discuss anything. And so, what's frustrating, in my opinion, about Rumble, you're right, Overwatch, that's frustrating. But what I hate is it won't stay on my, like I just carry my phone around and listen, or if I go outside, I have my phone. And YouTube will keep it running whether the screen shuts off or not, and Rumble doesn't always do that. Rumble will shut off. I got to go back. It's paused for some reason. I have to hit play again. They really need to fix some of their stuff to make it a true YouTube killer. Oh, the stream. I know what it is. I may even created a channel because there's a Discord called Gilded. There's another Discord out that has a more open ideology, let's say. ODC, yeah. I know, man. There's just too many. I can't keep up. There's too many.
Well, that's my problem too, and they all interact different. Like, I can understand a little bit about Discord. I understand there's like little chat rooms that go up and down, but I just haven't fully embraced it, because it's different from what I'm used to. I got WhatsApp now, and I have what's that other one we use a lot with our local clubs? Signal, and there's stuff on Signal I don't like,
Yeah.
but there's other things that are great about it, and WhatsApp, you can use it with Apple CarPlay, which is kind of nice. I can listen to the message while I'm driving my long
Wes,
run.
welcome, buddy.
Wes, we were talking about
Mr.
you
Mudd.
earlier. You missed out.
He's got, yeah, Ham Radio Tectonics, Mr. Mudd Radio. We got some great guys in here that got great channels. Guys, if you're not on them, check them out. What I love about Discord, once you understand how to use it, it's an amazing resource. That's why I like that Simon Ham Jazz is using it for SOS stuff. So you got your text channels, you got your voice channels. And so this is my setup, and I have yet to implement it because what I'm emergency coordinator over West Dallas and part of Oklahoma, it's a lot of old guys that don't know how to use this stuff. But I've separated it out. EOC, the SECs, which is security, state emergency coordinators, area, Dallas East, Dallas. You can separate out and you can have an entire region on here discussing emergency comms or even working through any kind of a situation as long as they've got connection. So go back up here to Ham Jazz. See, I told him I was putting him at top. So I put him at top, even above mine, because of his new SOS channel. So, well done, Simon. Yeah, it's always good to see Wes, Mr. Mudd. He and Simon were on before a while ago. I'd like to get you guys back on and have some more fun discussions. He was just on Coffee and Ham Radio talking about solar charge controller and other things, but I keep forgetting to look to see if I was seeing, was it Don? Not Don. Dan. I forget. Who was it that was on? Oh, there's the question I missed. Dawn said to Belton. Dawn, I was 50-50, but now I'm working to Japan, and I'm going to be seeing Ray Novak again on the 4th. He's going to Japan with his wife, so I'll be seeing Ray, visiting with Ray on the 4th. So I will not be going to Belton this year, unfortunately.
So our Japanese viewer here wants you to email him the next trip you take to Japan. He'd like to hang out with you.
Yeah, so I don't know why Doug keeps popping in my head. It's Greg.
Greg, yeah. Greg, there you go.
I will be in Japan Tuesday evening, or potentially early Wednesday morning. I will be operating with Coffee and Ham Radio's end fed out my window, unless it's hot, because their AC units cannot compete with the heat that comes in from the window if it's too hot. I'll probably get on a live stream, and so look for a live stream Japan time Tuesday night, late or early evening, or Wednesday early morning Japan time.
And D is saying, Prep and Paul, I need a part that seems to be only sold in Japan.
Well,
and this is Paul, not John Dobb.
Here's
Y'all
what,
know who
here's what
John
I'm going
Dobb
to do.
is.
I'm going to set up. I just don't. I'm going to assume my cell is going to be good in downtown Tokyo. On the 5th, I'm going to be in Electric Town in Akihabara, Japan, Tokyo, and I'm going to go to the radio shop. I'm going to check out some things. If the internet quality or cell quality is good enough, I do get 5G, and it'll be the start of a new month, so I should be okay. I'll try to live stream it. If not, it's going to be a video, and it's going to be October 5th. Now I got a fruit fly and another fly.
So what band are you planning to use if you do operate, Paul?
Usually it's 20 meters. Okay. So like I said, watch for a stream. I'll get on stream and say what I am or am not doing. If I'm not able to do it, but my radio is in Narita, not Haneda. So I will be in Narita this week. On the 5th, I will be in Haneda, which is the Tokyo, close to downtown airport. And I'll do the Electric Town on the 5th of October. So watch for that stream.
So
what part of Japan, Overwatch?
Overall.
I don't have D-Star yet. I've got a 705 on order.
And he's meeting with Ray Novak, so tell Ray to give you the hookup, man.
Yeah. You know what I should ask is I should ask Ray to get me a because I guess there's only so many. I'm like, get me an anniversary HT. Man, they're expensive though. Those that anniversary edition, beautiful radio, man.
The ID 52, is it ID 52 or something like
52
that?
52A, I believe. Someone can correct me.
So yeah.
But I remember he was saying about he couldn't even get the watch, so he's with ICOM and couldn't get the watch. So
he couldn't. He said he couldn't. He said he was going.
I thought yeah, but he was saying he's trying to find the watch or get the watch or something.
He said it's going to happen. Is what he said.
Yeah. He's such a great guy to talk to, and I was very grateful he came onto my small channel. It was nice.
You know what, Chris? Chris is saying, I love my Japanese Juban Techno planner. Japanese products are always well thought out and overly useful. I'm always looking at Japanese camping gear. Why did they not have stuff like that here? And I love Daiso because the local Daiso doesn't really have, and I know that's like the dollar store at Japan. That's not the high-end stuff. But they have some cool stuff at the mall location, Grapevine Mills, Paul.
Now,
And
do you want to go there and pronounce it properly, or should I let
Daiso,
you call it
is it
Daiso?
Daiso or
It is Daiso.
Daiso? Yes, I knew that right when you said that. Thank you. But they have some camping gear at the Daiso at the mall, so that's kind of
Thanks,
cool.
Andy.
Yeah.
52A.
Is that Tabakani or is it Twakani?
Oh yeah, see that's the same. See, I pronounce things with Japanese. If I don't know the word, if it's not a non-English word, I will pronounce it with a Japanese because they do phonetics. It's a phonetic alphabet. Kaki ku keko nani nu nen no rari du redo. So if I see it's a word like Tawakoni, my initial
Lake
pronunciation,
Tawakoni, which is an Indian name,
yeah,
American
sorry,
Indian.
Tawakoni. So when I saw the word Tawakoni, my initial pronunciation was Tawakoni because that's how a Japanese person would spell it, Tawakoni, or would say it.
So when we're not filming during the RV video from the previous week that Paul and I were in together, uh, he used a Tawakoni term to the state parks person that was there with the Texas State Parks, and
Yeah.
she looked at him like,
What you
I
talking
said,
about, Willis?
that's Tawakoni. So Overwatch is in Yokohama. To write an exam, I haven't written yet. Okay, so Overwatch is looking to get its Japanese call sign. When you get that Japanese call, just contact JI1 GBC. If you ever hear him, that's Prep and Paul.
Does it not have? He's asking my QR page. Does it not have my email? It should have my email there. I can check yours. He's asking me to check his QRZ. I can get your email and I'll email you, Greg.
Okay, I'm impressed.
ポールは僕の QRZ ページにメールを出してくる。
Oh,
No,
it's on the fly.
I don't read that kanji. Sorry. Yeah, you're gonna have to give me that kanji before Teikureta.
Google Translate to the rescue.
Yeah, there's the one kanji I never actually studied kanji, but I know hiragana and katakana. But yeah,
there's certain kanji you want to know: men's room, women's room, stuff like that.
I know some of the basics. The basics for okute. Okute, is that okuru? Okute kureta. Maybe it's to send. That would make sense.
But yes, Chris, I've used Google Translate watching videos, Japanese videos. I watch a lot of Only in Japan, which is John Dobb, and who's the other guy I watch? Chris Broad. He's got a Broad in Japan. He's actually got several channels. He's also on Trash Taste and some of those others. A lot of foreigners in Japan. I think he's got like 3 million subscribers. Paul, what are you going to do when you get 3 million subscribers?
I'll never have 3 million. This isn't that kind of niche to garner 3 million, I don't think. Yeah, I've still got the entire collection of Hokuto no Ken, if you know that manga. For those in English, it's Fist of the North Star, and they've got it in a comic, or I mean a cartoon, and you can see online. But I got all the books. I saved all those books. I had the whole collection. It's this futuristic dystopian land. This guy's got specific powers, and it's one of those things where he does certain karate moves, and it'll do some reaction, and like the guy's head will blow up or something.
But does he have anything to do with Ultraman? Sorry, that was pretty bad.
Ultraman.
And more importantly, not ham radio related. Anybody hear that Big Boy is coming to Fort Worth October 9th?
Oh, wow. I went to those as a kid all the time.
No,
in
not
Arizona.
that big boy. Not that big boy. Big
Oh,
boy,
the
the train.
train.
The train, yes. So
Well,
it is the largest steam locomotive, and I think Burlington Northern Santa Fe. They rebuilt the whole thing. We actually have one, Paul, that's sitting in Frisco that's been kind of chopped up a little bit to transport it.
yeah.
So it's still there, but this thing is massive. It was made to go over mountain ranges with large loads. So, but Paul, as a hungry man as I am right now, I thought the
Yeah.
same thing too. Believe it or not, there's
What's
two
that?
different big
Oh,
boys. There's two different big
yeah.
boys when it comes to
If you
restaurants.
just Google, yeah, just it's Union Pacifics, right?
Yeah. In fact, several people have asked me to film that for my channel, so we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, we've
Uh,
got a train museum kind of in between Michael and I in Frisco.
or east of us,
Um,
actually. Yeah.
this is where we need
And I did a video
ham
there,
radio
and Paul,
wilderness
we
with
need to do an
Frank.
update one. Paul, we needed to do an updated video and go to the museum, the American Railroad.
Yeah, I'll go. I need Frank, ham radio wilderness with Frank, to get back to get his schedule fixed. He hasn't been around for far too long.
And Overwatch asking Japan Ham, are you on Discord? So
Yeah, my Discord should be in the description. I think it was a non-expiring Discord. Let me here we go.
yeah, I like Google Translate.
I don't do a lot on my Discord. It's mostly to get topics, and if people want to contact me, they can contact me with Discord with an idea, a topic, or hey, can I join the Ragchew crew stream or whatever. Guys, you don't have to. If you want to join us, just join us. It's not like I have a set,
Well, Greg, I have Discord. I barely understand it. There's a live stream chat going on right now, and people are putting stickers on it. So I don't know what that means.
So
but
when
I do
someone
see that
joins,
that Dan has one, and
yeah,
Dan, what the heck is that thing? Is that a Jello mode?
you can say hi to people and hey, does
And do the
anybody?
Jello mode.
I think was Rob the one. If anybody's on and wants to try to FT8 QSO, let me know. I don't know why I'm forgetting who it was.
There's
Oh, Rob. If Rob's
what's
still
up,
on.
Lane? What's up? Okay, here I go. First time I ever posted in this group. There you go. I posted on it.
It's been, I've been a gamer for a couple decades, so it's started with gaming, and it's how I keep in touch with my boys too. Is through we do a lot of Discord stuff. When we've played tabletop games, we were doing Dungeons and Dragons, and I got boys in 2 different states, and the dungeon master was in another state. We were all doing it on Discord, and then they've got the tabletop in a game format. It's a program. You pull it up, and you create the maps, and you play, Dungeons and Dragons with my kids. It's how I got divorced back in 98, I think, and online gaming and those types of things have kept me and my boys in touch with each other ever since. And now they're 30 and 31, and we're still keeping in touch with that kind of stuff. Yeah, GIFs. I'll be honest. GIFs and memes are 2 of the greatest creations ever. Because they keep me.
GIFs?
I don't know. I always say GIFs, but because
Okay,
it's
y'all tell
a
me in the
G.
comments. Is it with a J or a G?
We need to do a poll. That's what we should do, as a poll. Because if it was a J, like a JPEG, you don't say it's a JPEG, so it's GIF. It just doesn't make sense. It's a G.
Well, it could be a JPEG. You never know.
No, but you say JPEG for J, so G is GIF.
Some Jiffy GIFs.
Let's see. Oh, wait, here, hold on.
Okay, Don says G. Chris says it's not Jif peanut butter.
That's a good one.
And then D says, do you say Giffy peanut butter?
I do.
Hey, do you have any? Honey, can you go buy some Giffy from the store?
No, I definitely don't. We're hitting over an hour already. Let's see here. It's just so funny to Giffy peanut butter.
You think the people at Procter Gamble or whoever owns that? There's like 3 or 4 companies that owns everything. You think they would mind if I opened up my own brand of Giffy?
Is it D? Is it? Are you not coming through? Again, I'm on that Hustler. It's not the greatest. Evidently, I'm not going to get this guy, even though. Yeah, I guess.
Can you add a tag on FT8? Say, hey, I'm live on YouTube. Can you help me out?
You can do 13 characters, but right here, I can
just
type
put
in
live
this
on
box.
YouTube. Just put live on YouTube.
I can type in this box anything I want.
Okay, put live on YouTube.
Well, I'm trying to get this guy in Michigan, but he's not coming back. Not sure that band doesn't look too bad, but I'm about ready to force the next step.
What's the next step?
I've been told sometimes it gets stuck, and if you just move to the next one, which for me would be RR73, I think, it'll get his to answer in kind. Or maybe I have to do this one. No, I do that. Let's see, if I do Roger +5, let me try Roger +5.
I guess I need to FT8 because
he gave up.
It's all Greek to me.
Yeah, and usually when I operate from Japan, since I'm limited to 50 watts, most of my QSOs are FT8. I just get further. But maybe we can get some SSB in if we can connect, Craig. Yeah, he's given up on me. Ooh, let's do this one. Is that Norway? Finland. This picture looks very familiar. Let's see if we can get him with 50 watts. 50 watts, 40 meters. All right. Guys, we're hitting we're over the hour mark, and looking behind the green screen, I see the YL's computer's off. So we're gonna wind it down here, guys. I was gonna mention briefly, I was really trying to get someone from the club to come on and talk about this. For those of you who like contesting. If you Google, let me see if I can pull it up. Here, I'll pull it up. Our clubs, I haven't participated much. I think I've only done 5 QSO parties. So there's state QSO parties practically every weekend. Not really, but almost. This weekend was 4 or 5. So I was able to knock out a few. Here is the link. And our club is 14th. And so basically each person in the group or club does their own QSO party, and then you post your scores on 38. What is that? 3860 or 38? What is that thing? 3680? 3830 website. If you go to 3830scores.com, it pulls it up and it aggregates it. So you'll choose the club. Ours is Lake Area Amateur Radio Club. And so it aggregates it. And we're number 14 as a club as far as getting points, QSOs, blah, 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 from each QSO party, state QSO party for the year. So, and I think they reset it maybe every year. And so it'll be a new year. But anyway, I wanted to mention that. I don't know enough about it all. That's kind of the gist. So members of the club.
Yeah, K5LRK, Lima Romeo Kilo, is a very active contesting club. It's not a huge club, what, 50 to 80 members, and average meeting size, what, 40 to 60 people. But it is a big contesting club.
So here's I'll just pull it up real quick, and then we'll wind it down. So here's the clubs. This is the 3830scores.com activity tracker. And you go to the club, Lake Area Amateur Radio Club. And this shows all the log submissions. So as you can see, I haven't put anything in. I thought I did one earlier, but I haven't helped. Oh, it was right here. No, it was 1st of September. I started helping Tennessee QSO Party. And it shows the scores and everything. So here's, where did it go? Oh, here. So I got a couple. I didn't do a lot. I just did enough to qualify. You have to get at least 2 QSOs. Washington State QSO is Salmon Run, Iowa, New Jersey. And then I got the Texas QSO Party one up here. And then it adds all these scores up. And then it puts you in challenge. It puts you in the challenge. And that would be leaderboard, club leaderboard. And so here they are right here. I think that's 14th. Yeah, 14th. Not bad, because we're not a big club. It's a small club.
No, it's not.
But these guys are pretty good at focusing and knocking this stuff out. So unfortunately, I haven't helped much this year. I'll try to do better next year. You know, it's kind of a fun thing if you want to look at it with your clubs to get involved in. And I think, like I said, I think they reset it every year. So come January, whenever the first state QSO party is, you can get going. So it might be a fun thing to mention to your clubs.
So overall, Overwatch, thank you for your comment there. That is what we are about in ham radio. I can't say it's all hams, but we're here to help each other. We want for each other to grow. I mean, I would not have known so much in amateur radio if it wasn't for other hams helping me out and taking me out into the wing and working together. Today, I was at a place where we keep a lot of apparatuses, amateur radio-based apparatuses, like a converted RV, comms trailers, and tower trailers. And we had a work day today, cleaning them up, working on some of the mechanics, the leveling systems, and all that. And ham radio is something you don't do on your own, and it's never meant to be something to do on your own. So I appreciate you making that comment, because it is true. I mean, we're a community, so that's a good thing to have. So yes, Andy, we are family. So and Greg's on Discord. Awesome, yeah. Greg.
See, now let me show you.
Help me learn Discord now.
Let me show you. Let's bring it up again. Get to Ragchew crew here. And it will announce under general, I believe. So now look at the bottom here. JO3SLK is Japan call. So under general, you're going to get people that's going to be the new to the group. And so where you get these emojis, this is one of the ways. Am I in the way?
Yeah.
Can you drop that text?
Yeah, I'll try to. There we go.
Okay. Oh, now my name is in the way. Jeez.
Can you share it on screen and do a separate screen? Can we try that?
Yeah, but let me just. I'll just do this. All right, let me get it right there. Okay.
Paul knows a lot more about StreamYard than I do. So.
Okay, so is that Chris? I knew it was Chris, even though I was looking at StreamYard with a small window because I could see the Samyad post, so I knew it was him. And then now I look in the Discord and I see his image. We have the same breed of dog. It's like a fluffy stuffed animal. So okay, so see right here, you can click on this, and it'll automatically populate this. And I'm welcoming Greg, and it's just an automatic welcome just by clicking on that when someone joins. So that's what those little images are. And you can do, there's a lot of options over here on the right, by my left shoulder over here. Other images, it's like everything else. You got the Giphy peanut butters here, and icons. I don't even know what this is. I've never given gifts. Oh, that's the Nitro. So I pay monthly to Discord, and I actually put both boosts to my son's YouTube channel or Discord channel. He's got his own business. Yeah, so you got all sorts of stuff. So anyway,
can do a GIF or GIF, a Jiffy GIF.
Well, so I click on it, and then you search or trending, surprised. You can do whatever you want.
That's something not on.
Let's say. So let's say hello, and I can do that, and now it says hello. It's like any other, it's basically like anything else. So get on a channel, guys. Again, I highly suggest getting on Ham Jazz Simon's channel. This is one of the best ideas I've ever heard of. So get on his channel, his Discord. I don't have his Discord with me. Go to the Ham Jazz YouTube channel if you're not already. Subscribe to him. And in his video he just posted a day or so ago, it explains it all and has his Discord invite. So
okay.
For mine, guys, mine is not one that I use a lot. Okay. This is the place. If you're on it and you want to post stuff, post it. Feel free to post whatever. Here's Rob right here. Welcome, Rob. You can post whatever you want. Here's a Sunday Ragchew topics. If you come on and say, hey, Paul, I've got a great idea. Can we talk about this? Or can you talk about this? Or can whatever. And you want to come on, just come on, guys. You don't have to be a pro in anything. I'm not. Just come on. Join the channel. Let's get a few more images. I'm sure people are getting tired of just seeing Michael and I. I had Simon and Wes from Mr. Muds on, and we had a blast. So let's come on and Ragchew. That's what it's about. I want to build a community, have a Sunday night where people can come together, just like other nights, and join. Don't wait for an invite from me. If you got something, it's not like today I didn't even really have a topic, so it's just QSOs and Ragchew. So anyway, enough about that. I'm dragging it on.
Go back to the general.
Oh, what's that?
Discord. Go back to the general on Discord.
My general?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. See?
So that I just posted the thumbnail from today's video, and if you want to watch Prep and Paul and I interact at a
yeah, that was 2 weeks ago or a week ago.
That was a week ago. So that was the thumbnail from that one, featuring Prep and Paul. So yeah, I'm featured. I'm in a feature now. So one thing I don't have, he's got. See, and I wasn't even looking at it. So he's got the the chip and
peanut butter, and I should have that up so that I can show it.
Oh my!
Because that kind of stuff. I made a QSO or someone coming through here. That kind of stuff makes it more fun. Sorry I missed that, and I would like to get a bot. I'll probably add a bot to where it'll put the chat in the YouTube chat too. So we'll get that all squared away at some point. And here's right here. If you got a channel, put it here. Not that I have a lot of people, but we got a few. It's building. I got Smoking Apes on here, Mr. Mud. Haven't seen Ryan for a while. We've got Ham Radio Wilderness. Haven't seen Cliff in a little bit. He's sometimes busy on Sunday nights, but it's building. Frank does that too. He does Autobots that automatically post other YouTubers' channels. He's great at getting the word out at other people, even though he's trying to build his own channel. But yeah, it's a community, guys. And I really like seeing you guys that, that show up every week. It's great to see you. And like I said before, those of you who've promoted my channel on other channels, Frank did it, Chris has done it, Jason did it. He was even using some of my clips from Tokyo. It's about community. I like to call I jokingly call this with family and friends, my YouTube empire, as a joke. So, but it would be fun if I am envious somewhat of the guys that have it to where this is what they do. I think it'd be great. It's a lot of work. I don't even do a lot, but it's a lot of work. So I really respect those guys that who did I just QSO? Was that D? We just got D. I thought the YHF looked familiar. There we go, D. We got you, buddy. You got a -2 from me, +7. Not bad. Very cool. Anyway, I'm rambling, guys. I don't want to keep rambling. Anyone else on here that I missed that want to QSO tonight on FT8? I didn't know if Rob ever showed up again. Maybe not. And see, that's so if you look up at Andy's comment, we're family. Pretty much everyone knows Andy. Andy's everywhere. I don't know when he sleeps. Honestly, with his time zone, it's not the same. I just don't know how he sleeps. He's on every stream that I see. Doesn't matter who. He's on it. And it's great to see him. And he's got a lot of great comments and input. So it's good to see you guys. Yeah. Oh, that's right. We did do JS8. Forgot about that.
Special thank you to D and to our first foreign super chat from Ham Jazz as well. So thank you.
Look at that, Canadian dollars.
This first foreign currency. So it was $1.23 American. Just kidding.
We accept $1.23. We accept all currencies on YouTube. But you guys, it's awesome. Michael is the reason I'm on here, to be honest. Was it a field day?
Well, it was winter field day. I did a live video and I ended up losing the live video. Something happened on YouTube. It does that every now and then. It'll dump your video when you don't mean to. But I've always been after Paul because he's, one, got the personality, two, he's got the know-how, three, he's just a lot of fun to hang out with. I mean, when we did the RV video, there was so much off camera that we couldn't share with y'all because one, I didn't have the camera on, and two, it was just too funny for YouTube. And Paul, I mean, you're fit for this, and you're doing a great job at it. So
well,
thank y'all so much for the super stickers, and keep them coming. Let's keep this thing going. It's a good thing.
Yeah, real quick. And so I remember on one of your videos, you said about me doing more videos. I think I made one or something. And so I said, I don't know, maybe I should, ask the group or something if I should do more. And I got a few people saying, yes, do more. And of course, Michael's support. And now you all support. I guess I have something to offer. And I know I don't know it all, which is fine. And that's why I like the community. And that's why I watch and support other channels. But I got some ideas coming out. It's just going to take some time to put together. One of those is going to be helping people, and maybe this will be a membership thing, helping people develop their own family emergency preparedness plan, including comms plans. That's going to be another series, is creating my comms plan. I've got the notebook set up and ready to go. I haven't finished my comms pack yet. It's not completely finished. It won't be finished till I use it on a POTA. I've got the 705 coming, and I'm going to do a review on it. There's more than enough, but I'll start using the 705 on some things and testing antennas with that as well, a QRP. So I've got some things coming, guys. It does take a lot of time to develop a plan, put things together. I honestly not what I'm doing is not coordinated yet. It's not where I want it to be. I want it to, and it's just not there. So I'm working on kind of an outline of some things I want to do. So just be patient. and I want to provide something that really is worth your time, and those super stickers and all that. I don't want it to. I don't want to just be another channel that does reviews or another channel that sits here and talks all night. I want it to be inclusive of everybody and bring people in and build our brotherhood and sisterhood. All right, take care, Overwatch. Thanks for joining in. You were going to say something else, Michael, I think.
Headed out for lunch. It's 9:55 p.m. here where Paul and I are. Japan Ham says, notice a ham radio topic on Discord where it appears you can talk live.
Yes,
I've seen Job does that on his live stream sometimes, but his is more about Japanese culture and all that. So yes, that is a possibility. Do we have the know-how? Not right now.
So here, look right here. Whoop, wrong way. So I'm on here. I was on the stupid StreamYard. So Ragchew crew, you'll see the little speaker. That means there's someone in a voice channel. So I went and scrolled down. Voice channels are under the voice channel with the speaker next to it. These are text channels. So here he is right here. Now, unfortunately, guys, because I'm on StreamYard, I don't think we're going to hear him. I will hear him, but I don't think you will hear him because I don't have the mixer. Guys, if anyone knows audio mixers and setup, I've watched 5 or 6 YouTube videos to try to get mixers working to get my sounds and things in StreamYard. It's not working. So if I go here, Greg, how are you? Oh, shoot. See, he's set up on this headset.
Oh, wait. Put the headset to the microphone.
Okay, I could do that.
How are you? Oh, shoot. See, he's set up on this headset.
Okay, hang on.
Go ahead and talk. Oh, he left. He left. He's shy.
Okay. But I heard your voice, but I heard another voice in the background as you were putting the headset on.
So yeah, it was his YouTube, I think. So guys, what that'll do, and then when you want to leave, it's this little phone thing right here. That's always a tough one for people to find. Right here, disconnects. So if you guys know, I think Ham Radio Wilderness, Frank has it streamed. Josh at Ham Radio Crash Course has Discord linked. I'll get there. I'm just not there yet. And so for those who don't want to come on the stream video, they can come on there and we'll have you in the audio. It's coming. Be patient. All right, guys. We're almost an hour and a half.
Wow. It's been a good live stream. It's been great.
Yeah. And this is what I like. Even though I didn't really have a topic, sit here, make a few QSOs. We'll talk. We'll come up with some topics as we go. And I look forward to more. So hit up the Discord. Oh, let's get me off here. Hit up the Discord, guys, if you have topics or want to chat. I'm on the other Discords too, but if you want something specifically to me or the channel, put it up on my Discord and I'll see it. I miss a lot of the other Discords. I'm gonna have to kind of trim the fat and focus more on the ones that are the ones that I need to be listening to. So, Michael, anything coming up this week? What's your next plan?
Well, this next week I am participating in a preparedness fair. So whether or not I'm going to make a video, I'm not sure. We'll have to see because that was a lot of what we did in the workday today was to clean up some apparatus and do some maintenance on it. I mean, stuff always breaks and you always have to be working on it. And I mean, we were having fun with hydraulic systems today. So that was a lot of fun. Laying on my back over some gravel underneath an RV. But we'll see if we got a video. Please watch the RV video. That was a lot of fun with Paul and I. Apparently not the greatest video I've done, but the balloon launch was pretty interesting.
He's letting the sad ham get to him. That's one thing about making videos, guys. You get the sad hams, they make comments, and it does.
And I think I had a different term for it, but we're not going to mention that.
Well,
I do a lot of my filming. I was actually using an iPhone, and I use this. I use a camera called a Canon G7X Mark II, which they don't make anymore. Maybe if I do some funding someday, I might go ahead and get the Osmo what's it called? The Osmo
Yeah, that's-
Pocket 3 with the creators package. So it includes more microphones and stuff, so we can have better audio when I'm out in the field. So, but I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm having fun doing it, you know. and I do put that in my video for a reason. So.
Final word here, Greg. I'm in the Discord. It's not going to come through the stream because I don't have the mixer set up. We're going to close this stream out, and I'm in it if you want to test it. I did hear you before, and then you disconnected. But get on that Discord. We'll do a quick audio check before I head to bed. But we're going to go ahead and close the stream, guys. Again, guys, thanks for the super stickers. Thanks for the support. It's really it's a great feeling to see you guys each week, and we're building. So we're making more friends and new friends, and it's now international with Japan Ham and Overwatch. So, and that's thanks to Ray. They came on, I believe, because Ray was on.
Right.
So 73s, Andy, as always, thanks, brother, for being here, and always good to see you, Chris, D, Rob, Dan, Greg. Overwatch, I think, is gone. I think Kelly's gone. So anyone I missed, I'm sorry. I don't see everybody who's still logged on right now. 73s, see you next week. And I do have a video coming out later this week. Real brief video on replacing a frayed cable on your mic instead of buying a new mic. So look forward to that.
Definitely the way
Thanks
to go.
again. Yep. Thanks, guys. 73. Have a good night.
Bye, y'all.